Aladdin 3, we're on chapter 90, The Escape. So, here we are. Polyphemus, when he realized that his friends had gone away, driven by fury and madness, again began to seek Ulysses. At last, when he had come to the gate, or to the opening, he moved the stone by which the entrance was obstructed or was blocked, so that his flock could go out into the fields. Then he himself sat down at the entrance, and so that he could, and so that whichever sheep came to that spot, or this spot where he was standing, he would drag his hands over the backs of them, or he would touch the backs of them with his hands, so that no men could escape amongst them, or could go out amongst them. When Ulysses realized this, he thought that all hope of safety was placed it was placed more in treachery or trickery than it was in manliness. And so he began this plan. First, he saw three of the, he picked out three of the fattest sheep out of the group, which when he had woven wickerwork between them, when he had woven wickerwork between them and joined it, he put one of his friends, underneath their bellies, and he was altogether, so that he was altogether hidden. So Polyphemus is feeling around the tops. He put wicker work underneath, and it's hanging on. Then the sheep went toward the gate, carrying the man with him, or with it. It happened that it turned out as he suspected, or things turned out the way he had hoped. For Polyphemus, after he felt the backs of the sheep with his hands, or dragged his hands across the backs of the sheep, he allowed them to go past him. Ulysses, when he saw that things were turning out so luckily, which is interesting because on one hand it is kind of lucky, he only has to make wicker work for 6 guys now. On the other hand, it kind of sucks because he came in with 12. But he saw that things were turning out so luckily. He sent all of his friends in the same way, in order. And once this was done, he himself was the final one to escape. So, I think we've seen what Ulysses is truly capable of. If you really look at it, the big, clever thing that he does over and over and over again is to hide in the belly of a large beast. That seems to be his only trick. Maybe it's wood. Maybe it's real, but that's literally his only trick. At that point, you start to realize, oh, this guy doesn't do much for problem solving. He just has that one thing that works really well a couple times. So, anyway, I'm going to hit the button.